Hey guys and gals, Mr. Mike 47274 coming at you with the new improved, I don't think it's improved, the new Victor's Out of Sight mole trap. This is the old one up to 2020. I don't know if you could purchase any of these after 2020 or not, after COVID. Seems to me that in 2021, Victor's now offers this trap. It's the same trap. It is designed the same. It works the same. The only thing different is the body's made out of aluminum and the spring is much weaker. So this is so ridiculous. Anyway, the old trap weighs 1 pound, 3.8 ounces. The new trap, she comes in at 10.6 ounces. Doesn't even tip the scales at a pound. So that right there tells you significant difference in the material that they made it out of. Like I said, they look identical. They look identical, and what you get your trap, you get the tongs or the tools to set the trap with, and same thing. There's the new one. They look. Just looking at them, if you didn't know, you would not know the difference between the two just looking at them. The new one has a much lighter spring. The spring is, you can tell by the coils on these springs that the old one is nice and thick coiled spring. This thing is pretty wimpy. Other than that, there's really no difference in this. Like I said, in the design, they're the same traps. I'm sure they use the same mold. The components are the same. The trigger pan, same thing. These are all made in China, by the way. The old trap, you have to use these to set the old trap. And I got a previous video, and I call this thing was my go-to trap for catching moles. I'll put a link up here to the other video. If you haven't seen it already, be sure to watch it, because I show how to set these in the tunnel, build up the little dam that goes underneath the trigger that actually releases the trigger to set this thing off when a mole's passing through it. So anyway, like I said, you would definitely have to use these tongs to set the old trap, and it takes a little bit of muscle. Squeeze this back and set the safety pin, or the safety pin. Just set the safety hook. So this catches your trap. So it's not set to go off with using the trigger, but it's got the safety set so it won't accidentally go off on you. I like you preset them a little bit to carry them out in the field to set. This new guy, I can literally set this. Can you see? This is one hand. I'm squeezing these things all the way open, one hand. Crazy. I don't know why Victor's did this to their traps, but like I said, I don't know if they just couldn't get the available resources to get your traps made out of what they were previously using them, or what. They had to go to aluminum, they had to go to a weak spring. Maybe the spring company that made the ones for the old one, maybe they went out of business. I don't know. This COVID's really messed everything up. But anyway, I could set this with one hand. I don't even need the tools. I mean, I don't recommend that you do this with one hand, but so I just set the safety. You see me, I set the safety hook. There, I'll take it off. I set the safety hook. Set the safety hook. There. Now I'm going to set it. I'm going to go ahead and set it. One-handed, right here. There it is. This thing is set and ready to go off. Well, after you release the safety, you make sure you take the safety. If you don't remove that and the mole goes through there, you're not going to catch it. Anyway, so I got a mole working now here in the backyard. It's up close to the wood line where they come out of the woods and come into my yard. So I'm gonna go see if I can catch this mole using this new light wimpy spring trap and see if it'll actually catch a mole. I've got my doubts. So the old traps are still gonna be my go-to trap. The new one, not so much. I really don't have a lot of faith in this trap. So anyway, let me release it here. Now, there is one advantage that I've decided. There's probably one thing good about this trap, and that would be if you should happen to have, I would never put my finger in this trap, in the jaws, in the action, the business end of that trap. I wouldn't put my finger in there. The new one, there you go. I'm gonna open it up and put my finger in there. There, my finger is in this trap. Yeah, it hurts a little bit. Okay, yeah, no biggie. But the old trap, if I put finger in there, I'd probably come off maybe looking like this guy here. And I did that in a table saw, by the way, not by the trap. So, like I said, there's no way I would stick my finger inside the business end of this old trap. I'd say it would hurt. You probably have to go to the hospital. Get some stitches. I don't know. Anyway, let's go see if we can catch us a mole, folks. Okay, trap just went off. This is my new Victor Out of Sight trap with the wimpy spring. So let's see what we got. Hey, got away. Okay, I just came back in. I actually went out there to check on that trap that I said earlier, and I actually witnessed a mole working towards the trap and tripped the trap and pulled the trap up, and no mole in the trap. I don't know where it went. I tried to dig around. I couldn't even find the mole. So they're fast, so evidently when it tripped, he took off and nowhere to be found. But anyway, I really don't think this trap's going to be a really good trap to use. Not the new one, not the 2021 on, the light aluminum frame. But like I said, if you find some of the older ones around at a store, maybe possibly still on the shelf or any yard sales, you better grab them, because these new ones are too wimpy in my book to do the job. So y'all take care and happy trapping, and if you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me a message, or leave a comment. I guess leave me a comment. I don't mind, replying back. So when I see your comments are there, I'll comment back. I'll give you some advice, or what I do, what I don't do. Anyway, I'll try to help you out as much as I can. Y'all take care. Bye.